Welcome to Not Trevor Cinema. Today we are back making pick'ems for week 10 of
Week
the NFL
10.
season. My
Wow.
goodness, I don't know where the season has gone. And like all the weeks, I still have no clue. I thought maybe last week we might start figuring some things out on some teams because we started having a few more blowouts when overall this season it seems like a lot of games have been close and then a worse team kind of beats a team we thought was good. And it's like, okay, are they good? Or who's good? Who's bad? And I was like, okay, last week thinking, the week before, I should say, or whatever. It's like, okay, starting to maybe figure things out. And then now we got this last week, and I'm like, oh, I'm back to where I was. That was just fooling me
It
that week ago.
was. It was, and it was. I guess I don't know if it was full. We each ended up with nine correct last week, as well as the people also got nine correct. So they're still
Okay.
leading us with 91 points to your 87 to my 81. So I'm gonna have to start picking things up here if I want
Hey,
any team
you're
to
running
be
out of weeks, Pepper.
in contention. I mean, if I just start now making up some points, it might go all the way to the Super Bowl to pull it out.
That's true. That is true. But I think this
Ooh.
first one might be a tough one to maybe come back on here. Feels like the Broncos should be able to win this game. I think they ended up winning last week against the Texans team that I feel like I've kind of figured it out. They've got an amazing defense, but their offense is sus in the Texans. But the Broncos have kind of been one of those teams where I'm like, I still don't know if I fully believe them. I don't know if I do, but they have been winning close games, and it's usually what at least playoff teams do.
Yep. Yeah.
And then the Raiders, on the other hand, they don't. They go for the win. They give it all they got.
Could have won a
Uh,
game. They could have had another win
but
or a
they
tie.
didn't want they didn't want the tie. We want it all, baby. And ended up losing in overtime in the last second, trying to go for a 2 point conversion after scoring a touchdown. So um, they looked a little better there. They were playing against
Yeah.
the Jaguars, which yeah, another team that feels like they're Heckle and Jide, Jekyll and Hyde. Because yeah, one week it seems like they'll be really good, and then they're going down to the last second of overtime against the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are the Raiders just back, baby? Are they back? I think they
Are
got rid
they?
of one of their top receivers today. They traded at the deadline. Well, as of filming this,
Ooh, boy.
but they got Brock Bowers back, their tight end, and he went off for like 3 or 4 touchdowns, some 40 fantasy points. He's finally back.
Well, they could be back. Is this divisional game?
This is a divisional game.
Oh, I mean that's there's chance there, but I
It's a
don't
short
think
week.
I don't think somehow Broncos have massively disappointed in my mind, but they're still 7-2, so I gotta go with Denver on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver as well here. I just It's nothing about the Raiders that are telling me that they're gonna upset them here.
But
But
we've said that many times this
we
season
have,
and
we
have been
have,
wrong.
we have, and there's been at least earlier in the year there were some upsets happening on Thursday night, especially.
Yeah,
So it could happen. It is divisional.
that's true. That's true. I don't know if you've gotten a Thursday night game wrong.
I probably have.
Ooh, speaking of teams we thought we could believe in, the Atlanta Falcons, which we all assumed were gonna sweep the division, go 15, and whatever. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was the only one on the Falcons bandwagon, and I think they dropped another loss here this week, and starting to question their playoff potential,
Their integrity.
but their integrity. But the Indianapolis Colts, are you worried? Are you worried for Indianapolis getting that second loss? Against who? I don't think was it. What was it? Who did they face? Was it this
Well,
last? Well, it was this
it was
last
this
week that
last
they
week, but
lost.
I'm totally blanking. Who was it? I think it
Who?
was a little unexpected, but at the same time, I feel like it wasn't like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, they definitely should have beat them.
I'll look it up. Colt.
Who the
Oh,
heck was it?
Steelers. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Steelers.
Steelers. The Steelers who have kind of another one of those Jekyll and Hyde teams,
Yeah.
especially on their defensive side. I
Oh,
think they
okay.
were playing pretty good defense for most of that game. But yeah, the Falcons almost upset. the Patriots last week, which is, I mean, it's a good team.
Yeah.
So they kind of were competing there, but yeah, they're too inconsistent for me. I think we go back with the Colts. They've been pretty good overall. Falcons defense is also, I think, pretty good. So they could maybe slow them down, keep them slowed down. But I think the Colts had just a really bad game. I think they had like four or five or maybe even six
Think
turnovers.
so.
So, I mean, and they were only, I think, a score down, they ended up.
Think so. Yeah.
So, I mean, they turned the ball over that many times and still almost had a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it wasn't the game itself wasn't actually like feeling that close, but I mean, like when you turn the ball over that many times, it could easily be, 3, 4 score game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Colts.
Ooh. He's going with the Colts. I was pretty set on going with the Colts, but I mean, if it's a good defense and if they
And this
start,
one, this one is going overseas.
ooh, it is over. Ooh, it is overseas.
Yeah,
And
sometimes that messes with things a little bit. Like
sorry, you
I
can't.
think this is one I'd have to see other games, but so far after 2 games we're looking at here, this could be a great pick at an upset.
Ooh, and it's Penix, I assume, is
Hmm.
is playing that. You know what? I mean, I have Indianapolis written down here, but I mean, off a sketchy week, maybe a good defense here could cause some more turnovers. I mean, it's just
But the
fitting for the Falcons to be even more inconsistent and somehow beat the Colts. So,
I don't know if he'll be playing, but the Colts did get Sauce Gardner as well in a trade.
ooh, so they're mixing with the sauce. It's gonna mess up the whole
That's true.
dynamic.
They're bringing in this horrible Juju.
It's gonna throw it all up.
Who?
I'm gonna go you've convinced me
Oh boy,
to
I
hop
shouldn't have
back
done it.
on the Falcons train.
Oh boy,
Yeah, it's
I don't like
overseas.
it.
Overseas. Oh boy.
Bears and Giants. One could argue two somewhat exciting teams this year.
Yeah.
A little more exciting than they've had maybe in the past few years. Their fans have actually gotten to see a little better football. And yeah, the Bears. Oh, I thought at one point, I was saying last week, the Bears, my gosh, they dominated the Bengals, which, not saying it, I mean,
Yeah.
the Bengals defense is just
Yeah.
awful. Just pure awful. So they can't stop anything. So I was like, okay, they're beating a bad defense, but they're still putting up a lot of points. That takes, I mean, you still have to have a confident offense to put up points,
Yeah.
even when it's a bad defense.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're whooping them. And then all of a sudden, 2 minutes left before you know it, somehow Joe Flacco has taken a lead on them. I'm like, what have they done? This is the Bears I know. And then somehow the Bears have a tight end go for like an 80-yard touchdown
I
to
know.
win the
It
game.
was
It
great.
doesn't even make none of it makes
It
sense.
was a crazy ending to that game. Oh
Yeah.
man. Do they have
Giants, I don't know. Giants have just felt like they can stick around. They could be.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't. A lot of their playmakers are currently not playing.
Yeah.
But Jackson Dart has been a little more exciting. I don't know if that'll
Yeah.
be enough by himself to
I
overcome
think
the
they
Bears at
need.
home.
I think they need their players, and it's probably maybe a little down on the season now that they weren't able to get everything that maybe it felt like they deserved. For kind of being a little bit of a story there for a while, and I think it's kind of sadly ended a little abruptly. But
Hmm.
The Bears have something to fight for now, being actually right in neck and neck in the division. The whole division is just up in the air right now, flip-flopping, bebopping, and scatting. And I think the Bears they gotta win this game. They could bear, and they could lose this 40-3 possibly as well. But no, they never lose like that. They always lose in a heartbreak.
They're more heartbreaking usually, or you um. Oh man,
I'm
this
starting to have
is.
less doubts about them, which is scary. I don't like that. I don't like to
I
believe in the
know,
Bears.
and I think I said this a couple weeks ago when they started getting a couple more wins, and feel like they've kind of, and I think they still are kind of a little under the radar. People aren't really still talking about them. I mean, probably a little more than they, at the beginning of the
Yeah,
season, but I feel like they're still not like one of those teams. Many people are like, oh, you gotta fear the Bears a little bit.
yeah,
So I mean, without that light on them, they might continue to be able to just, get wins here and there, and before you know it, they're 8 and
yeah.
3 or something. Um, I could see the Giants upsetting them here. Oh man, I could definitely see
I,
that.
I could, it's a
Even with a
good
team
upset.
that's depleted,
It's a good upset pick.
it is another good upset pick.
The Bears are the best team to lose to the Giants in this
But
situation.
I think I'll go with the Bears though.
Okay.
Probably dangerous.
Yeah. Ooh, talk about a dangerous pick. Ooh.
Buffalo at Miami. Miami? I don't think they got rid of any of their players at the trade deadline, which is shocking to me. But who knows? They're
They're
still going
sticking
on a
them.
run. I guess they're
They
going on a
stick
run
them.
here.
They're still making those playoffs. Oh man. What a bold prediction by me. That did not work out. Um, yeah, Bills beat the Chiefs. Shouldn't have gone with the Chiefs. I was like, oh, as it was getting closer to the game time, I'm like, the Bills feel like they might win this one, and they did, and it wasn't like a blowout, but the Bills are solid and still solid this year after maybe a couple upsetting losses.
Yeah, I think the Bills are back. I think I'll go with the Bills here. But this is a divisional game, and I don't know why, but it sometimes seems like the Dolphins play their divisional opponents hard, even if they're not playing well.
Yeah, yeah, I gotta go Bills. I gotta go Bills here. Dolphins, you'll put up maybe a good half of a game, or maybe three quarters, or maybe one quarter, or maybe just one drive where you look confident. So there will be something to look at in this game that you can smile at. Although Dolphins, they're always smiling. Um,
They're very happy.
I can't see Buffalo losing it, but
Ooh, the two purple teams
purple
that both need
team.
as many wins as they can get.
Oh, they do. Vikings coming away, beating the Lions. Was that in Detroit?
That was in Detroit.
Wow. And JJ, I assume I didn't watch the
Yep,
game.
that was JJ.
Wow, that's shocking. That is shocking.
That was a bit surprising, and I was just waiting for it to turn. Like okay, played a good first half. I'm like, you gotta keep it on them because the second you give the Lions any life, they will take it.
Yes.
And yeah, they hung on there.
Oh
A little
man.
surprised, but the Ravens, I think the Ravens are about to get cooking. Can they go into U.S. Bank Stadium and win though?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Oh man. I want the Vikings to win because I want
Viking,
to
I feel like
like to
the
believe in
Ravens
them.
defense is still not that great.
Yeah. That could help out. That could help
The
out
Vikings
JJ a
have
little
some good
bit.
weapons, and was it Addison, JJ, Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson?
I mean, the Ravens, yeah. The Ravens have lost games before Lamar was gone. Let's not forget that. Um,
They have
they've given up
thrown
lots of
games
points.
away.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens though. To me, they just feel like a team that could rattle off a ton of wins.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be the one that they're probably gonna win this. I hope Minnesota does. I want the Steelers in the playoffs, and be nice to believe in Minnesota a little bit, although they're creeping a little close to the Packers, which I don't like.
They are that whole
So,
division just so close.
ooh. But beating the Lions, I would have never thought. I would have never thought. I mean, I
Yeah, I
would have
know.
thought maybe, but it's about the equal level as this. So I think this might be one of the better ones. They're at home to possibly make up a point. So I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Minnesota. I'm gonna go Minnesota, even though I think you're right, Baltimore. If they want any hope, I think they're gonna need to get a win here and possibly a
they
dominant
need.
one.
Yeah, they need to keep pressure on the Steelers because the Steelers just got a huge win last
That
week
was
against the
huge.
Colts.
That was
They
huge.
really needed that because all of a sudden you're looking at, oh no, if we lose, the Ravens are like a game back.
Yep.
After everyone like just being like, what? Ravens are just out of it. They've got like 2 wins through 7 games, and somehow they could have been one back.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It ain't fair. It ain't fair.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. It ain't fair that we have to watch this game. No, no,
Oh
we
my
don't have to
goodness.
watch it. Ooh.
Well, luckily,
You-
yeah, luckily it's not prime time. They wouldn't make that mistake. There's no way they
Ooh.
would ever put this game on prime time. I guess maybe Rodgers was the quarterback, and who knows?
That's
Tom
true.
Brady, quarterback
That's
of the
true.
Browns. Then they might have.
Oh man, what did these? Well, Jets
Yeah.
lost.
Oh man.
What did the Browns do? Browns.
I think they had a bye last week, didn't they?
Oh yeah, but in October they lost to the Patriots. Then before that they beat the Dolphins.
This is a coin flip, but the Jets lost Sauce, and I think they lost. I think they traded one of their other top, one of the best defensive people in the biz to the Cowboys. They traded, so I don't know what their defense will be like.
But before the
They
bye
they
week,
kept they didn't get rid of Brees Hall. Didn't get rid of Brees Hall. They still got him,
they beat they.
even though he was tweeting. He really wanted out of there.
We're
I
gonna
don't
keep.
know if that's a good thing.
I mean, they won that game. They used them, helped you out on your fantasy team. I mean, they cracked the code. Now bye week, they'll forget everything. Um, I think bye week. What was it? Last game, October 26th. Yeah, beat the Bengals. High scoring game. But they just don't. I can't believe the Jets. I
I'm picking the
can't believe.
Browns. I'm picking
Ooh,
the
you're going with the
Browns. This is
people.
a coin toss, so
Ooh, I gotta go the Jets. I gotta go the Jets.
yeah, I don't hate that pick. I don't hate it.
Oh,
Like
but
if their offense gets going, they could win this game.
or even if they just get one touchdown, I think they could win. Or maybe one field goal. That's all you really need to win that game.
Ooh, what a game here. Could
Ooh,
be a
this is
Super
a
Bowl
good
game.
game.
This is
This
Tom Brady Bowl here.
Brady Bowl. Oh my goodness. The bowl we never got. Oh man, 70% picking
I'm actually surprised by
Buccaneers.
that. Actually, a little surprised.
What did
I
they do?
feel
They
like
were
the
just on.
Buccaneers are still dealing with a lot of injuries.
Yeah, I think they were they bye week? Seems familiar. I
They
haven't.
were on a bye week, yeah.
They
And
what?
the Patriots just barely hung on against the Falcons. And maybe that's why. I don't know.
It's true.
I'm as much as I love the Bucks, and I have them only losing, I think, 2 games this year in my predictions, which would require me to pick them for all the rest of the season and hope they win every game out, which I don't think they're going to do because I'm going to pick the Patriots this week. I think the
Wow.
Patriots are going to win this.
No, I was gonna pick the Patriots. I was gonna pick the
It's two good
Patriots and
teams. It's
make.
two really good teams. I mean, I think if the Buccaneers get a little more healthy, Patriots keep playing how they're playing. This could be the Super Bowl.
It could be.
This wouldn't shock me.
I mean, you look at their record; it's right there. Oh man, I was really hoping to get an upset here with the Patriots. Oh, do I just base all of my picks just on trying to make up points, or do I actually go with what I actually think will happen? I think I've gone against multiple times. It does feel like a game, the Patriots, but maybe that's just me being a pessimist, wanting the Buccaneers to be good, and just seeing all
I
the
want the
bad
Buccaneers
things.
to win this.
So what did they do? They lost to. Oh, they got destroyed by the Lions. That was a terrible game. But I mean, Baker's got to be back. Baker's got to be baking. I'm gonna go Tampa.
They are coming off a bye. They are
Tampa.
coming off a bye, so hopefully they're ready.
Yeah. And I
Why does
mean,
this game initially seem like it's just, oh, this is even 2 bad teams? Then you look at the Panthers. Winning record.
the Panthers.
Winning record. 9 games into the season. Winning record. Panthers.
I gotta say, I think, just for no reason whatsoever, I think we can all admit the Panthers are a legit team that should be feared, and a definite Super Bowl contender.
Yes, for sure. No bias on
Oh man,
possibly people they've beaten.
Panthers, you earned my respect. I gotta pick you. I've got to pick you. Carolina that won a close game. I did not watch the game, so that was why everything went wrong for the Packers. And from what I hear, although
Yeah.
I don't know, can the Panthers? Yeah, it wasn't a high scoring game,
No, it wasn't.
so I'm like maybe they can only score a few points, and maybe the Saints should get them there. But is this
I don't.
divisional?
This is
This is
divisional.
division. Ooh, that's some pretty colors in that division, but I'm going
It really
I'm
is.
going Panthers.
Yeah, I like the Panthers here as well. I feel like early on, I was picking the Panthers to win some games, and they were losing. That's when they got their L's. And then I finally came around to, okay, I guess they're not going to be, I thought they were taking a step up. And I'm like, oh, I guess they're not going to. So then I start picking them to lose, and they start winning. So if I pick them to win,
Exactly.
everyone got to
Exactly.
go bet on the Saints, I guess. But yeah,
I
gonna
think,
pick Panthers. I think they were the first. It looks like they're finally favored. Saw something about the first team to have a winning record when they've been not or they've been the team that hasn't been favored in every single one of their games.
wow.
They've been the underdog in every game apparently,
That's pretty crazy.
and they've
That
got a
is
winning
pretty crazy.
record.
I mean, you look at it.
They
Playoffs
fa
are
they faced the best of the best.
playoffs are not out of the question for the Panthers. We could see
Wait,
Panthers Broncos again.
what did I have for the Panthers record power?
I gotta look it up. I gotta look
I feel
it
like I
up.
did have them winning
I
games.
think you did. I think I had him winning like one game, and I think you had him at probably around 5 to 8
That's
wins,
what I was
somewhere in the
thinking.
middle there. So
So they might have to start losing.
it
They're
might be
winning too much.
too much. Just like the Jaguars winning too much. They're putting a stop to that. Although they don't. They got away with a win in the last
Texans
one.
again favored. What are these Texans?
Wow. Not by
They're
the percent pick, though. The people know.
people love or the Vegas loves the Texans.
They
They
do.
love
They
them
keep
some
picking them.
Texans defense. The divisional game, Texans at home. I can see why it likes them because I would say this is pretty 50-50.
Yeah. Oh man. Jacksonville. I don't know. I think Lawrence T. Law. I watched a little bit and I'm like, was that? Did he throw an interception like right at their end zone there to score a touchdown? He just throws it right to the dang defender. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe there was a reason for that, but I was like, it's not looking good. I can't believe in
Oh
them
man,
after that. And
I
there's
think
there's bad plays, but I don't believe in them anymore. I'm going to Texas. I'm going with Vegas.
yeah, I'm worried because I may have a Super Bowl bet on the Jaguars. Uh, and I'm like, I don't think they're looking as good as I would like them to look. Um, so I'm like, is it my bet that's making me lean towards the Jaguars, or do I actually think they're going to win? Because yeah, I think their offenses also look. I feel like these two teams are about the same. Their offenses have been pretty bad overall, and they've done enough to win games. Their defense helps them win these games. Texans defense is probably a little bit better, I think. Um,
Yeah,
Jaguars offense might be a little better, so it might kind of even out. Don't know who I prefer in that
it's a
then.
tough one. It is a tough one.
Yeah, to keep it a little different. We'll go with the Jags.
Ooh,
Keep it a little different.
with the Jags.
I don't love it. That one could easily go either way.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This one ain't going either way.
I don't know to me, how is Seattle 6-2? When you watch what they just did in their last game, I'm like, this looks like a team that should be undefeated. And I don't even like. I guess what they have JSN, Jackson Smith Najigma, or however the heck you
He's
say it.
amazing. He's
He is
amazing.
amazing. He is amazing. So I guess they do have that him as a superstar. But I'm like outside of that, I'm sure I don't watch close enough to know all. Seattle fans are gonna be like, oh, we've got this person, and this person. But to me, that's like the only star they have on their team. But everyone else is just solid. It's just all solid players that just do what they got to do to win these games. And yeah,
20
I
running
can't.
backs.
I can't pick against that. Yeah, they're terrible for fantasy for splitting their running backs, but they just seem to do whatever the heck they want. And like even sometimes it seems like even if one is hot, they'll just put the other one in. They don't even care. They're like, well, we got to get this one some carries. The other guy's hot. What are we doing? I don't care. Even if we're running 1 yard.
So he's going Seattle. I gotta go Seattle as well. I'm like, if they keep it up, if they don't show any big signs of issues or anything like that, I'm like, I'd pick them as one of the top favorites in the postseason. at
Mhm.
this point. And
I wouldn't want to face. I'm just starting to look here as a Packers fan, and I'm like, well, first off, we had to get to the playoffs. Second off, I'm like, oh gosh, all our arch nemesis teams are gonna be in there, and they're gonna be good. Got Seattle, got the 49ers. I'm like, the 49ers aren't even healthy, but CMC is just the whole team.
oh
I don't
man,
understand. Like, I don't know how these stupid MVP things work, and it's always quarterbacks. I'm like, to say that Christian McCaffrey is not that whole team,
has
I don't
he?
know. He is the MVP.
I
He
don't
has
know.
to be.
I can say that having not watched any of their games, and I can remember, but I don't remember any big play from CMC this year. Has he even gotten a touchdown yet? I
He
good.
got one or two.
Okay. Um,
Not even giving the Cardinals a
Jacobs
chance,
gets
even
that
though
in
it's
one
divisional.
game
That's true.
after like 4 weeks of nothing. But yeah, Cardinals beat us once. Shouldn't have. Let's go back, put these new overtime rules into play. We should have had a chance. Um, why can't they be here?
It's
They suck.
divisional.
I'd feel good against the Cardinals, even though we have lost to some not so great teams.
Right.
So much that I was thinking, wait, did we actually lose to the Cardinals this year? Um, oh boy,
Ooh, back
Rams
to back
and
from the same
Niners.
division. The two divisional games in a row with these two.
Ooh, this
Um,
one's a much better game looking to be. Oh, Niners are they're just
I'll
good,
let
but they
you pick if
lost.
you want to match me or not, because I am picking the Rams.
Oh man.
I
Don't believe
just,
in the Niners. They finally
I
got
think
another loss there.
I mean, I could see that the way the Niners have been winning games and stuff, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm a little. I mean, the actual odd things on here are a little bit closer, I think,
Yeah.
but like the 76 to 24, it is probably just that immediate thought. I'm thinking I think and why I picked them. I just think Matt Stafford and all the receivers on that team are just almost unstoppable. And I think they have a good running back, and you almost never get to see him.
Yeah. I
So
guess
I'm like,
yes.
if they start establishing the run too, I mean, not that they haven't. I'm sure there's been games they have, but
Yeah.
it just seems like every time it's Devontae Adams, even from like the 1 yard line, he's throwing tutties to Devontae Adams. I'm like, that ain't easy to do. Well, it is when you got
Yeah.
who I have been saying for forever is the greatest receiver of all time, Devontae Adams. He just knows how to get in it. He's got a nose for that end zone. There are players like Justin Jefferson who people are like, oh, he's the greatest ever. That man does not know how to get into the end zone.
Wow.
Sure,
Wow.
sure, he can make 50-yard, 60-yard bomb plays, but I feel like I've seen so many of those come up short of the end zone.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And then what? Oh,
All
you end up
hands,
settling?
all hands, no feet.
Exactly. Then you settle for a field goal.
Hmm.
What does Tay do? No, he gets in there.
He
He
gets in
gets
there.
in the end
He
zone.
gets in there, and he's going to get in there 10 times this game. I'm going with the Rams.
I
Uh,
somehow talked him into not going for San
it,
Francisco.
it's one of the
After
best.
I just talked about how Christian McCaffrey should be the MVP, and then I'm talking up of probably getting near the end of his career, Devontae Adams. But he has
Um,
had a lot of touchdowns this year,
and
and
if you
he
don't
always
have
seems
him,
to.
I guess Puka, how'd Puka look? He get like kind of banged up a little bit
He
again.
did get banged up, and yeah, I'm waiting. Got him on my fantasy team. I've been waiting. They haven't set any update on because he's getting some scans or something. I'm like, oh no.
Ooh, ooh, if
But
he's not in there,
they
he's
thought he
in.
was good.
Okay,
He does make. He's the one that gets him down the field.
yes,
He can't.
he's
He's just like Jefferson. He cannot get in the end zone. That's his problem too.
except when you had Cup and not Puka. Then he took all the TDs.
It's true.
But he's tough. He is a tough son of a gun. Just like these lions. Actually, they aren't pretty. They're just a little kitty cat, apparently, to Minnesota. But these commanders, oh man.
And I'm pretty sure if it's not out for the season, he's going to be out for a majority of the
That was
remainder of the
hard to
season.
watch. That was hard to watch. That
It
end.
was hard to watch, and I I get it. I get like people are like, "Oh, Dan Quinn should be fired immediately," letting him still be in there in that position. I'm like, it's hard. It's
I,
hard.
I would
I
be
don't know.
way
I
too.
feel like it's good to get something going.
Yeah,
Maybe you tell them don't go run with the ball. You throw it away. We're not having you run and get hit
yeah,
because that does enhance your chances of injuries. I think when you start
yeah,
running it as a quarterback. Um, but
yeah,
but yeah, it's still tough. Still tough, and I think Marcus Mariota is good. I
yeah.
don't know if he's good enough to take on an angry Lions team.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Lions here. Maybe they'll have some sort of motivation in Washington to fight
Yeah,
for their quarterback, but
that's
I
true.
don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I feel like this game, even though I'm going to pick the Lions, I could see this game being closer than it should be.
Yeah. It would have been a really good game last year. It might have been
Yes.
a good game, but this year, it's not looking good
Yeah,
for
I feel
them.
like the Commanders haven't really got their run game going ever. They had like I think to start the season they had like 25 running backs on the roster, and slowly some were injured, traded away, or let
Yeah.
go or whatever, and then they got down to uh what's it, Jacob Merritt or whatever the running back is,
Bill.
and he's just looked looked not so great.
Oh, man. Pass the bill. My goodness.
Past the bill.
Yeah, maybe they just get a new logo, get an actual logo, something, whatever. At least get something other than a letter.
A
Who
dollar bill.
has a letter as a logo?
Who would do that?
Ooh, the Steelers and the Chargers. The Chargers. Maybe they had a. Did they have a bye week? I forget. They had a bye week sometime. But they are just nothing. They are not on my mind at all after starting like this is finally the year that they are the team. And now they're just nothing. And now the Steelers go and they beat some impressive team. I've already forgotten which one it was, but
Colts.
it was the Colts, the best
And the
team in the
Chargers
damn
did play
league.
last week. Remember, they beat the Titans. Well, not Barrett. They got down two scores early because
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that's
there's
right.
like a pick six and another defense. There's like two Titans defensive scores for touchdowns. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna lose this, aren't they? They're gonna be typical Chargers, just like the Pack. I could see the Packers doing that, but luckily
Yeah,
they did. I think to me, and that's why I'm going to pick the Chargers. They showed some resilience through that. I think there's the Chargers teams of the past that would have pretty much let that
that's
get
true.
to them and they would have lost it.
That's true. That's true. Just maybe start to make it close, but just fail. But if
I think,
they pulled it off, that's true. I was ready to just be like, I'm jumping to the Steelers because they impressed me.
well, you can. Because I think the Chargers are kind of what's a B version of the Rams with their receiving options.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so. I would say so in
They've got some
every
good
way.
options, and they've got Herbert launching it, but they just I feel like it's too they're not quite the same. They're the
Mm,
same and they're not the same.
yeah. Oh
But
man,
the Steelers it wouldn't
are
surprise
the
me.
Steelers like?
Their defense steps it up sometimes
Are
and
they
other times they
actually
don't.
gonna be like, we're taking it serious. We're gonna keep this lead in this division. We're gonna make it to the playoffs.
No, they're not.
Are
It's
they
gonna be
actually gonna be that? Are they gonna be
this is what
that?
they're gonna do. They're gonna lose win, lose win. It's
What
just
I
gonna go
thought.
right down to the last week.
They earned enough respect last week. I'm going with Steelers. I'm
they're gonna
going
beat
Pittsburgh.
they're gonna beat good teams and lose to bad ones, and we're just
Yeah.
gonna question everything we know about them.
Oh, come on, Aaron.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Never mind. Forget Aaron.
Oh
What
no.
am
I don't like
I?
being favored in this by
Oh, I
Vegas.
don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. At least the people are going 74% Eagles.
I would say we are at home, so it should be a good thing, right?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's why I was so
I,
sure and safe last week. Oh man.
are we going back to
No,
our actual good kicker? That's what I need to
I
know.
hope so.
Are we getting rid of McManus once and for all?
I hope so.
Or at
Conley's never
least
done anything for this team.
we're putting him back on IR or something. He is not ready. I don't know what the injury was. I don't
Yes.
think he
Was
should
it
be
bad?
playing.
Well, I guess what was the last game? I did not see the last game. Was it
Well,
bad?
he missed another field goal
Oh my
that they
god.
should have made.
Oh my, that's not good.
He's just missing too many. And like if you're playing a team like the Eagles, who I have said hasn't been as good as I think their record says. I think they are still a good enough team to win games, and they will win a lot. But if you're playing those close games, you don't want to have the liability of a kicker that might be missing kicks.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't think it was a long kick either. It was like a 30 or 40 some yarder. So
That's
it wasn't
not
even like a
good.
long one.
That is not good.
I
Oh
mean,
man.
I have to go with the Packers, but I don't love it. I
I
don't
act
love it. Last week, really, even though I think the Panthers are a better team than maybe they've given credit for, I, I mean, because Rico Dowdle went off, didn't he? And now we're going to Saquon, who finally has started looking good again
of
last
course.
time he played.
Of course. We were ready to beat you week one, week two, Eagles. Where were you
Now
then?
now our defense is going to give up a 200-yard rusher.
Ah, no, we ain't. No, we ain't. Oh man, is there any way we don't have to face them? Is he have a wife who's pregnant and they're gonna have the baby and he's gonna be busy and miss
He
the
did.
game? Something like that,
He,
please.
he had a bye week, so I
Okay.
don't think they've had to report anything or whatever. He did have a groin injury pop up at the end of the week that last week he played.
Okay.
So there's a chance that all of a sudden it comes out, major groin injury, he's out.
Major groin injury.
And then you know who we got to take on? Tank
Tank.
Bigsby,
Ooh, oh,
the
that's
tank.
easy. But yeah, I'm going Green Bay here. I'm always going Green Bay, and um, hopefully Micah Parsons can make an impact here. Defense can make an impact. What is his name? I got an X in there, not Xavier. What is the Nixon? Nixon can
Nixon.
be better, his better form than he's been recently, and we can win this game. I mean, like if we weren't gonna be the super dominant team that we looked like in the first 2 weeks, I'd rather have come off a terrible loss so that we're super underdogs in our minds going into this. We always play to the teams that we're playing, whether down or up, and if we're playing
Hmm.
up, we're gonna be playing good and I think that we can sneak it out.
Yeah. And
I
I
was
think
hoping.
the Kraft entry makes me a little more nervous.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think
He
the
is so
offense
good.
runs through Jacobs, but I think Jacobs needs Kraft.
Yeah,
I'm
I
worried.
I
I'm a
think
little worried at that.
he
We
was
will see.
the most underrated tight end in the league, and then they finally recognized him, and he's gone.
And he gone. But yeah, those are our picks for the week. Let us know in the comments below which teams you are picking, what your upset of the week is, and what your lock of the week is. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that very expensive NFL popcorn.